can't go sit. I don't travel, Pepper Doctor. Help me.
Take out the money. Yeah, me. I saw God Mark.
Sky number at this we don't follow in the country. Sky wahala this. On that mother now that Ebola for E and the lady man. Side this kia so common. Papa God, we are sorry for we.
Heavenly Father, I dey call your name. Will make you come and help we take away the pain. Only you can save us from this misery, Papa God. Help us defeat this disease, can't take it anymore. So many don't lost their life by this dreadful disease. But with your intervention and love prevention, Ebola we surely defeat.
On dit les tensions est mieux que il faut se protéger.
Let me kick them out of town.
Ebola est là. Ne mange pas les animaux du foyer. Ebola est là.
Let me kick them out of town.
We fumble them. Then say prevention is better than cure. So help yourself. Not eat bushmeat. Use soap all the time for wash your hand. If you fumble, your loved one, or anybody where you know, don't die, call the authorities them, or let them can help take care of your body. Because thy man body self can transmit Ebola. Help your community identify Ebola.
Take heed to the words I say.
Real.
And everything will be okay. Ebola is a killer disease, but I'm here to help you save the day. And no matter the tribe, the region you come out, we will stand firm, unite, and fight with we might.
Sure.
There's no denying it. There's no denying it.
Ebola day. It day for real.
But no lie to yourself. Say Ebola no day. Take your time or you go die. And this no to lie.
Ebola est là. Ebola est là. Il faut se protéger.
Let me kick them out of town.
Il faut se protéger. Touche pas à les cadavres. Parce que même ça,
no need to rush now for take a day. No jealousy, grumpy because he they get. Patience, work hard, one day you go get. jealousy and envy. All this stuff vanity, no need to rush. Not for take your easy love, yelly yellow, yelly yellow, yelly yelly. Ooh, go better, take time to make you know and already. You see this boy, yeah, you don't get it, but it a better, oh yeah. Ooh, go better, take time to make you know and already. You see this boy, yeah, you don't get it, but it a better, oh yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am standing outside the Mary Kingsley Auditorium at Farabe College, where the Sierra Leone Music Star Search competition is being held. And we just saw a beautiful performance by a special guest, Willie J, who's one of the country's top female performers. Now, we all know Sierra Leone is going through a challenging time. Ebola is really causing mayhem in the country. But I have two lovely ladies here with me. One is a TV presenter and the other one is a show promoter. Aitisha Simon, what would you say to the public amidst this Ebola virus?
Well, basically, Ebola is real. So when you start experiencing the signs like severe headache, fever, running stomach, what you need to do is go to a hospital. But if you're too weak to do that, you call 117 and wait for them to get to you.
Now, Ellen Kister, what would you also say to the public?
Basically, she has said it all. Please don't play house doctor.
All right, thank you very much, ladies. Have
All right,
fun.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Yo, man, let's go through the back door.
Okay.
So, CJ, what would you say to the Ebola survivors?
Embrace them. You know, they are heroes.
Thank you very much. Reporting from Mary Kingsley Auditorium at Farabe College, I am Phoebe Swill. Till next week, bye-bye.
Chapade! Una chapade! Chapade! Una kobakusa una komot. Una kobakusa una komot. Ya so. Ya, today. Nobody.
Hey Sam, help me boy.
Who that's na you Sam? Who that's na you Sam? Sam na penda na timne. Na me tell you say my name Sam. Answer no. Huh? Na me tell you say name Sam. Una dem baba nowadays. Una no care respect for una big one dem. Sam. Stupid fool.
Take easy, bro.
Hey, not tell me for check easy. Not tell me for check easy. Una know me position. You sabi me position. Me where see so. Me na be general. Na the US Army. Mayor. Na the British Army. Welcome back in the salon. You sabi the country. They make me sign. Na the salon so ya. Help me where see so. A discipline. A vigilant. A brave. Strong, I educated. Yeah, we see me so. I'm not the ben. Straightforward, cholombo.
Sambo, I left the man. I've been getting this 20 grand, sir.
Hey. But give me that, yeah. Give me that, yeah. What do you not tell me, say yourself now, come on, yeah. When I go inside now. Hey, I they look me so now. This not a corruption, no. That's a Bible.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all to this year's Sierra Leone Music Star Search competition, where the winner will receive a cash prize of 125,000 US dollars and a 5-album record deal with Paradise Records. Before I introduce the next contestant, I would like to take this time to acknowledge the presence of some of Sierra Leone's finest talents. First, we have with us Lady Mackie. And we have one of Sierra Leone's leading actors, Jamiru Yankuba. Let me also take this time to introduce our 3 distinguished judges. Firstly, we have Sam Jones, one of Sierra Leone's top music producers. The lovely Millicent Rose, one of Sierra Leone's best gospel artists. And last but not least, we have with us DJ Beatles. He's one of Sierra Leone's top presenters. As we continue on with the show, please put your hands together for Malik Touré.
And they say love is blind, and they say love is kind. Well, if all that not the truth, I come you so unkind, I come you to mess with me mind. I know the eat, I know the sleep. Damn girl, this shit is deep. Every day I love you more, shorty I love you to the core. Now you done got me on the leash, capish. I know one day feel like this. Damn shorty, every minute I want for taste you kiss. You're not the only one for me, on the for real, you're killing me, you're so impossible to resist. You know me sick, you know me kill. For your sake I go and deal. You know the joy I can't ignore, my every bloodline and more. Girl, my intentions are pure.
Girl, I'm in love with you. Ain't nobody else for me but you. You're so kissable, delectable, irresistible. You're so huggable, lovable, incredible. Ooh, touchable, squeezable, pleasable. You're so capable, respectable, unbelievable. Baby, I'm drunk in love with you, so intoxicated. 24/7, 365, I'm dedicated. You're my poison, poison. You're my sweet poison. You're my poison, poison. Sweet, sweet poison. Sweet poison. You're my poison, poison. You're my sweet poison. You're my poison, poison. Sweet, sweet poison. Te quiero, mama te quiero. Je t'aime, baby I love you. Nakupenda, baby nakupenda. Ngakutanda, baby kaurata. Yes. Adorovo, ishli badesh. Wahaini, sukidesu. Te amo, te quiero, te amo. Ariati waheboki. You're my poison, poison. You're my sweet poison. You're my poison, poison. Sweet, sweet poison. You're my poison, poison. You're my sweet poison. You're my poison, poison. Sweet, sweet poison.
Try, baby. All for you, baby.
And they say love is blind, and they say love is kind. Well, if all that not the truth, I come you so unkind, I come you to mess with me mind. I know the eat, I know the sleep. Damn girl, this shit is deep. Every day I love you more, shorty I love you to the core. Now you done got me on the leash, capish. I know one day feel like this. Damn shorty, every minute I want for taste you kiss. You're not the only one for me, on the for real, you're killing me, you're so impossible to resist. You know me sick, you know me kill. For your sake I go and deal.
You know the joy I can't ignore, my every bloodline and more. Girl, my intentions are pure.
Nurse Julie?
Yes, doctor.
Please ask Miss Wemonatu to see me.
Okay, doctor.
Okay, that'll be all for today, my Binti.
Thank you, doctor. Miss Memrato?
Yes, nurse.
Dr. Ture will see you now.
Thank you.
Aisha. Aisha. Come.
Okay, Kadi.
Anne, do ya?
Nothing.
You know not say Ebola day. You know here where they say nobody contact. This stranga yesia. Now in they make every day more and more people they catch this sick here.
Not true, Mama. Later.
Aisha. You know what happened to Memunatu?
No. Waiting.
He go test positive for Ebola. That's why Mama been sick. Before he can go to hospital, they take keep an house the pepper doctor and now look what's in the happen.
They not give me Ebola.
They don't let for come back again, no. They don't can go pong at the treatment center and I can outside and go try for men.
Hey, I wonder shall never end, If your man make us go, I gotta go cook. All this book puts up but Memuna to any Ebola. They make me at tons.
But Aisha, wait oh. You remember that day them they came Memuna to in my mind body? You know say now we go console am.
So
you know be the city sweat to be the rondong nine body. You know remember?
I can't go sit. I don't try for pepper doctor. Help me.
Take out Memunatu. Niamuiwe. That's so God mark.
Astagfirullah, 17. I will be safe. Ebola not to me portion, yeah?
But let we go check. The officials them say, if you don't touch somebody who you suspect to get Ebola or suspect to get the symptoms them, you for go straight away and get yourself tested. We not get nothing for lose.
Look at the spacesuit. Hey fellas, what time is the spaceship leaving?
But I left them, bro. I mean, the guy didn't just try to do their job. Come on. Look, this is just another money-making scheme for the government. Do you know the amount of money being thrown away by the international community on their lives?
Yeah, but on a serious note, guys, I think we should be more careful and take heed to the guidelines set by the officials, just in case this thing turns out to be real. For real.
Are you serious?
Look, prevention is better than cure.
What are you talking about, Raymond? Don't tell me you believe this Ebola crap.
I'm just saying. We need to be careful, that's all.
Oh, shut up.
Did you wash your hands?
Of course I did, ma'am.
Liar. Go wash your hands with soap and water. That is one way to avoid this menace they call Ebola.
Okay, ma'am.
Administer Cipro IV until midnight and then we are fine. Okay.
Good evening, Dad.
Good evening. Good evening, Dad. Good evening, sweetheart. How far are the music competitions, huh?
Well, I made it to the next round. Next week will determine the last 3.
Well, I know you will be victorious, Malik. I have faith in you.
Thanks, Dad.
You can go.
And that was your day at the hospital, Dr. Ture?
You don't even want to know, Kathy. You don't want to know. The numbers keep rising. Every day, new cases, more deaths. And the funny thing, the government doesn't seem to have a clue on how to go about dealing with this terrible disease. We are actually living in horrifying times. Very scary. Very scary.
Okay, sweetheart. Let's have a dinner. We'll talk about that later, okay? Malik, lead us in prayer.
Lord Jesus, we thank you for this meal we're about to receive. We thank you for your many blessings. We ask that you continue to keep us safe and continue to provide for us. In Jesus' name.
Amen. Amen.
Catherine?
Yes, honey?
You know, I am convinced that Malik is going to win this competition.
Of course I know that, honey.
I am confused, Catherine. I'm really, really confused. I don't know what to do. I'm beginning to think whether I should continue to work under such depressing and demotivating atmosphere. So many things are going wrong. I don't know whether it is the message or the messengers. The fact is that people are not listening. Otherwise, we won't be having such high number of cases every day. Now the nurses have decided to go on strike for their wages. And you can't blame them. We don't even have the capacity to treat all the patients that come in. Not enough beds, food, or even medical supplies. It is so heart-rending to see people die right in front of your eyes, and you can't do anything about it. Absolutely nothing you can do. Look at how many of my colleague doctors have succumbed to this dreadful disease. Look at how many nurses have died. And what pains me the most is that the so-called officials are embezzling funds meant to combat the disease. It's like they don't care. They don't care at all. beginning to be afraid. Not of death, but of leaving you in this world alone. And God knows, Malik needs our guidance.
Oh, come on now, honey. You are being too hard on yourself. Our God is a good God. I promise you, He will see us through. He will see our country through. Just keep the faith. And keep on doing the work He has called upon you to do on planet Earth. You'll see.
I hope so. I really, really hope so. I love you, Catherine.
I love you too.
Some issues, but then make we not blow this. What we got is kind of special, girl. Second to none, you're not the one, you're not my special, girl. Make no mistake, some days you're gonna cry, but 9 out of 10 of them days I'll make you smile. I speak the truth, I know the lie. Check the book of life, now we tune him, then I fight, no doubt. Me not the king, you not me queen. Shopping space around the world, fulfill you every dream. Me and you, no more sin. So bring your finger, make I put this diamond ring. Baby, you're not Michelle. So all you bellas go to hell. The new Bonnie and Clyde, that's us, let's set it off. Every time they talk about us, then they jealous cause we the flaws. I deal with you till forever. I stay with you in any weather. You see now God put we together. Love never rush me and you not said that. No doubt I can do anything for you. Live me life for your life, I can do anything for true. Nothing all the way I no go do. You don't prove your love to me, so I dey prove me love to you. Thank God you took the time out to know me. True love you always show me. Me sweet tenderoni, we for tight like a hand in glove. You not me homie.
Performance was really great tonight, baby. I am so proud of you.
Thanks. You are my inspiration. Seeing you out there with those beautiful eyes and that beautiful smile of yours just gave me confidence.
I love you.
You know, Jane, since meeting you 3 months ago, I feel like you're the one I've been looking for all my life. Somehow you make me feel content. You make me feel like I own the world. Like there's nothing stopping me from achieving my dreams. And for that, I thank you.
So tell me, do you think we are winning the fight against Ebola?
Of course we are. Though not as fast as I would like. Look, behaviors have to change.
Which brings me to my next question. What do you think can be done on the part of government to deter people from washing dead bodies, not reporting the sick?
This is not about government. We all have to take responsibility for our actions. You know too well that keeping dead bodies at home is one way of contracting the disease. You know too well that washing dead bodies is another way of contracting the disease. So why do you do it? Why?
Here you go, man.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Sweetheart, I'm tired. I don't think I can watch television with you tonight. Besides, everything on TV these days is about Ebola.
I'll join you shortly.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, Rose. Morning, Mom. Morning, Dad.
Good morning, love.
Thank you.
You know, son, I have been wanting to talk to you. I hope you're being extra careful out there and taking all necessary preventive measures against this Ebola epidemic.
Yes, I am, Dad.
Okay. Because Ebola is real. And if anybody should know that, it's me. As a medical doctor, I see it around me every day. Young women, young men of your age are contracting the disease because of ignorance and sometimes plain old stubbornness. You not get no excuse not for follow waiting the well-body people and they say. You not get no excuse not for do it right and take precaution. Ebola is real and it kills. Just this morning, I got a call from the office that one of my patients passed away. A young woman. She couldn't be more than 20 years of age. Just like that. And this young woman had contracted the disease by washing the dead body of her mother, who contracted the Ebola virus at a funeral. So you see, we all got to be very careful. Life is too precious to be thrown away so foolishly. You hear me?
Yes, Dad.
Long time.
As the words of my father say, one man to a woman, he succeed to make me own man. Hey. And don't ever know you plan, on an hour understand. Hey. Oh, oh, oh. Baby, I do love you like say I dey press. I do love you like say I dey press. Every minute and day, now you love what I think of. Me, I do love you like say I dey press. I know ever since I met you first. I do love you, and baby, I don't know what you did. This baby not criminal, this baby not criminal. You don't take my heart, yeah. You don't take my heart, yeah. This baby not criminal, this baby not criminal. You don't take my heart, yeah. You don't take my heart, yeah. Like it when you go down. Like it when you go down. Many things to do, but no, I'm here with you. Baby, I'm loving you. That's all I want to do. Now you sabi show me love, oh. Now you sabi pull me colo. Now you sabi make I feel like say, I know day. Now you sabi show me love, oh. Now you sabi pull me colo. Now you sabi make I feel like say, this baby not criminal. This baby not criminal. heart, yeah. Me like it when you go down. Baby, go down. Me like it when you go down. Baby, I love you like say I dey craze. I dey love you like say I dey craze. Every minute and day, now you know what you think of. Me, I dey love you like say I dey craze. And I never see time like you craze. I dey love you, and baby, I don't know what you did. This baby not criminal, this baby not criminal. You don't take my heart, yeah. You don't take my heart, yeah. This baby not criminal. This baby not.
Don't be looking so uptight, Malik. The white boy is good, but you're better.
Oh, shut up.
My baby is not uptight.
Hello? Yes, this is Abdul. What? When? So where are they now? On their way to Kenema? Okay. Thanks.
What happened?
My sister Kalatu and her friend Aisha went to the hospital 2 days ago for a blood test. When they got the result, it says both tests are positive for Ebola and they'll be forcefully taken to Kenema.
What nonsense.
Guys, it's for their own good.
I told you that shit don't exist.
Malik, Raymond is right. Ebola is here. It's real and it kills.
We have to do something.
Like what?
I have a plan.
So what's the plan, Einstein?
We go to Kenema and bring them back.
You must be joking.
I'm serious as cancer.
But count me out.
Malik, you can't do that.
I'm with you, Malik. Look, Raymond, you and Malik are my boys. If the situation was reversed, I'll give you my support. Do whatever it takes. Even if it kills me, that's what friends are for.
All right. I'm in.
We drive out tonight. Dad, I'm going out with my friends. I'll be back later.
Sorry, Malik, you can't. Your mom is at your grandmother's place, and she wants me to pick her up. But you know how bad I see at night. You'll have to drive.
But Dad...
But Dad, what?
Nothing. Yes, Abdul. A problem.
Sir, there is a woman outside with a sick little girl. She wants to see you. She said she's the wife of Mr. Mohammed Kamara, your former college roommate.
Send her in.
Okay, listen. Get a loan from someone and charter a taxi to and fro. I'll refund whatever the amount tomorrow. Good luck, guys.
Okay. Yeah. The fever is still high, but tonight will be very peaceful. First thing tomorrow morning, come by the hospital so we get her tested. And we take it from there.
Okay.
Hope you're feeling better now.
Yes, doctor.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ture.
Oh, don't mention. Mohammed is a very good friend of mine. So when is he due back from England?
He was actually due last week. But because of the Ebola scare, British Airways cancelled their flight till further notice. But he's making alternative plans to fly back next week on SN Brussels.
All right.
Once again, thank you very much, Dr. Ture.
You're welcome. You take care of yourselves.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Abdul.
Come on, let's go.
What did you do, Abdul?
I'm getting my sister out of here.
You can't do that.
Now you watch me. Yo, Raymond, I'll punch you.
Sorry, Abdul. I'm not going to go with you now. I need further treatment.
No business.
You did make a very big mistake, Abdul. Let us stand a better chance for survive if he left Naya. Than he take her go, he die. I touch her in the touch, and so you safe, me no safe right now.
I'll take my chance. Yo, Raymond, let's get me.
Sorry, bro. I'm not touching your sister.
I always knew you, wimp.
Whatever.
Abdul, Ebola not a joke. It did bang. And kill me, Mama. Now look, I get for their life too. And now because I cannot the treatment center quick. Next week right now, I go on discharge and free from Ebola.
Good for you.
Heavenly Father, I they call your name.
Honey,
will make you come
home
and help we take away the pain. Only you can save us from this misery, Papa.
I'm home.
Help us defeat this disease, can't take it anymore. So many don't lost their life by this dreadful disease.
It is a very tough time in Sierra Leone. Ebola has invaded the country. There are social, political, and economic impacts being felt by this. In fact, the hardest hit area will be the economy, and that's going to last for a long time. As we have seen, the British have cancelled their flights. BA is no longer coming into Sierra Leone. In fact, SN Brussels nearly cancelled its flights to Sierra Leone, but for one or two reasons, it's still coming, but we don't know whether it's going to stop anytime soon. What is your take on all this?
We don't need to talk about British Airways at this time. Let us not talk about them. Because if these people can abandon us at this time when we needed them the most, I mean, they are not our friends. They've never been our friends. This is what they've shown to us, and they will never be our friends.
Well, you're right. In fact, if it was up to me, British Airways would never fly back into this country.
To be honest, Joe, I'm also disappointed at Britain and British Airways for abandoning us like this. SM Brussels is still flying into Sierra Leone, and yet still you have not heard of a single case of Ebola in Belgium as a result of them flying into the country. If you ask me, it's time for us to have our own national airlines.
Take the case of France and Guinea. France did not have to stop Air France from flying into Guinea. And up to date, we don't have one case of Ebola into France as a result of the link they made.
Good morning, ma'am.
Morning, son.
What's going on? You sound sick.
Nothing to worry about. Just a slight headache.
Have you taken your medications?
Yes, I have. Don't worry.
By the way, why is Dad's car still here?
He's still in bed. Not feeling well. Malaria. Breakfast is on the table.
Oh no, ma'am. I have to dash. Abdul's sister is feeling sick. I have to see them before going to the studio. I'll see you later.
Be careful. Don't touch.
Okay, ma'am.
Man, it's been 3 days already. Why don't you go see a doctor?
I'll be okay.
What about your sister? How is she doing?
She's getting worse. She's inside the house.
Look, Abdul. Maybe it's not such a bad idea to see a doctor after all.
Are you also getting soft now? You also falling for this Ebola propaganda?
No. I just want my friend to be okay. That's all.
Well, don't worry. I'll be okay.
Hello? Yes? What?
I came as soon as I heard.
Please. I might be infected too.
So what happened?
My dad has been sick in bed for over a week, but he refused to go to the hospital, saying it's just malaria. And for some strange reason, my mom fell sick 3 days after. This morning after I've left the house to see Abdul, I got a call from the hospital saying they've been taken to Kenema. They were both tested positive for Ebola.
Oh my God, how could that be?
I suspect my dad contracted the disease from the little girl of a friend of his when he treated her here at home.
Honey, I am so sorry.
Ebola is real. Ebola is real. I have to get myself tested in the morning, just in case. It turned out I've contracted the disease from my parents. I can get treatment early enough to be saved.
Baby, God is in control. I'll pray for you.
Memuna to Kushel.
Yes. How you doing?
Not bad. Hush for bearing.
Okay.
Hey, Kaletu. Sorry, oh.
Ain't brother lost in life for nothing.
If only Abdul be listen. If only Abdul be listen. Delicate today, he and Kaletu for being still there alive.
Another young life and I don't go so.
Ebola. Papa go dia dreb and come out of we country. Jomi Dado Ebola fear when the lady meng.
As always, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take this time to introduce some of our top artists present with us here in the house. We have Kingfisher, singer, songwriter, and music producer. And we have Shine the Godson, one of our top rappers. This is it. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. The final countdown. Today, we determine, well, not us, but you, the audience, and our 3 distinguished judges will determine who of our final contestants will be this year's Sierra Leone's Music Star Search competition winner. You've seen 2 of the contestants perform already. Now, please make welcome Malik Toure.
I can't give you Ebola now.
Ebola is real. Ebola kills. Everybody in this building has heard of this dreadful disease called Ebola. Everybody in the country has heard of Ebola. But is everyone treating it with the seriousness it deserves? I would say no. Because you still have people who are in denial, people who are insensitive, stubborn, just like I was. Until a very close friend of mine and his sister contracted the disease and eventually succumbed to it. Until my beloved parents died from it. You still have about half the population shaking hands, even when they know that's one way of contracting the disease. You still have about 20% of the population believing that Ebola can be successfully cured by a spiritual healer. Ladies and gentlemen, I say to you, this is a false belief. if we all take heed to the guidelines set by the health officials, not a single soul will lose his or her life to Ebola. Avoid body contact. Do not eat bushmeat. Clean your hands regularly with soap and water. Avoid attending funerals of persons whose demise you're not certain of. Do not wash dead bodies. And do not keep them in your homes. Report suspected cases in your communities. I promise you, when you do that, you're not a snitch. You're saving lives. Avoid sexual relationships if you're not married, or if you're not certain of your partner's fidelity. Do not hug. Do not kiss. Do not touch, and do not shake hands. Look, I understand the importance of custom and culture, but these are all man-made and thus can be altered to adapt to new times. If you are a suspected Ebola case, or are experiencing running stomach, vomiting, headaches, fever, etc., please get yourself tested right away. Chances are you will survive like many, many others. I am an Ebola survivor, and I survived because I reported my case early enough. Look at me. I'm hale and hearty. There's no shame in being a survivor, and there shouldn't be. Communities must receive survivors with open arms, and do not look down on them. Let this serve as a lesson to all of us, that whatever happens, good or bad, we go through it together because we are one. Ebola did not pick and choose its victims along party color lines or regional background, tribal, social, or class standing. When it strikes, it affects each and every one of us as a people, as a nation, and as a country. We were united in defeating the rebels during a long and drawn-out civil war. United we must in defeating Ebola. Ladies and gentlemen, let us come together and kick Ebola out of town for good.
Heavenly Father, I dey call your name. Will make you come and help we take away the pain. Only you can save us from this misery, Papa God. Help us defeat this disease, can't take it anymore. So many don't lost their life by this dreadful disease. But with your intervention and love prevention, Ebola we surely defeat.
On dit les tensions est mieux que il faut se protéger.
Let we kick them out of town.
Ebola est là. Ne mange pas les animaux du foyer. Ebola est là.
Let we kick them out of town.
May fumble them. Then say prevention is better than cure. So help yourself. Not eat bushmeat. Use soap all the time to wash your hand. If you fumble, your loved one, or anybody where you know, don't die, call the authorities then, or let them can help take care of him body. Because thy man body self can transmit Ebola. Help your community identify Ebola.
Take heed to the words I say. Real. And everything will be okay. Ebola is a killer disease, but I'm here to help you save the day. And no matter the tribe, the region you come out, we will stand firm, unite, and fight with we might. Sure. There's no denying it. There's no denying it. There's no denying it. There's no denying it.
Ebola Day. It day for real.
For real. But no lie to yourself. Say Ebola no day. Take your time or you go die. And this no to lie.
ça, le transfert Ebola.
Let me kick him out of town. Ebola Day. It day for real. There's no denying that fact. No lie by yourself. Say no day. Na lie. Hey, take your time. Let we all unite and fight Ebola. Help your community identify Ebola. If you dey run belly, you dey vomit and get fever, please, I beg, call the authorities them. Call them quick one. Because it can be said and go able to save your life. So far people then one day, we don't survive this Ebola thing here. And the reason being, they report the case early. Early enough, yeah. Help yourself. Life too precious for make you throw them away so foolishly. A stitch in time saves 9.
Ebola est là. Ebola est là. Il faut se protéger.
Let me kick him out of town.
Il faut se protéger. Touche pas à les cadavres. Parce que même ça, le transfert Ebola.
Let me kick him out of town.
As I'm standing in front of you, I've been a victim too. Lord knows I cried so hard, cause the pain wasn't easy true. I never wanted this for me, so stop pointing fingers at me. Oh, if I be no, I fall don't take certain precaution. Now way I don't know, I end up on this situation. Please don't point fingers at me. I can be your brother, be your uncle, be your papa. You can be me sister, be me auntie, be me mama. Please don't point fingers at me. This life is too damn hard, but some people want to make it more hard. They call it Ebola. It's the headline all over. Please don't judge me. Please don't point fingers at me. Cause I'm not the virus, I'm only human. I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor. I live again. I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor. I live again. I'm a survivor. As I look around, all eyes on me. I know even get no family. Everybody died through Ebola. This sick kid don't really mourn, but I still survive. Every day I thank the Most High. I know better pass you when you will don't die. So Papa, I thank you for the life. Please don't judge me. Please don't point fingers at me. Cause I made it. Yes, I made it. I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor. I live again.